What is happening right now around Sheikh Gumi and northern traditional rulers is a serious internal issue that many people are only beginning to understand. This is not noise, and it is not social media drama. It is a real power and influence situation unfolding quietly among respected leaders in the north. At the center of it all is Sheikh Gumi, a cleric who has remained very visible in national discussions, especially on security and peace talks. Over time, his public statements have drawn attention both inside and outside the north. Some people see him as courageous and honest. Others feel his way of speaking openly creates pressure for traditional institutions that prefer quiet handling of issues. Now, according to information already in the public space, a group of northern traditional rulers are no longer comfortable with his continued involvement in certain royal and consultative spaces. This is where the matter becomes serious. We are talking about multiple emirs, not one or two. These are custodians of tradition, culture, and authority. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any update as this story continues to develop. From what is understood so far, the concern is not just about what Sheikh Gumi says, but how and where he says it. In traditional leadership systems, there is a strong belief that sensitive matters should be discussed privately. When such matters are spoken about openly, especially on national platforms, it can be interpreted as disrespect or public exposure of internal challenges. This difference in approach is one of the key reasons tension has been building quietly over time. Sheikh Gumi, on the other hand, has always maintained that speaking openly brings attention to problems and forces solutions. From his point of view, silence allows issues to grow. This clash of methods is at the heart of what we are seeing now. As this tension increased, reports began to emerge that several emirs had agreed to distance themselves from him. This is what led to the situation being described as exclusion. When traditional rulers make such a collective decision, it carries weight. It affects access, influence, and engagement. Please like this video and subscribe. It really helps this channel grow and keeps you informed. What shocked many observers is that Sheikh Gumi did not ignore the situation. Instead, he reportedly reached out to traditional rulers, appealing for understanding. This is important. It shows that he recognizes the authority and importance of traditional institutions. It also shows that the situation had reached a level where dialogue became necessary. This move does not mean weakness. In leadership, sometimes dialogue is a sign of wisdom. When influence and unity are at risk, calm engagement becomes important. Another important aspect of this issue is perception. Traditional rulers are careful about how their roles are seen by the public. Any suggestion that they are inactive or ineffective can be damaging. When public commentary creates that impression, even unintentionally, it creates discomfort. This is why this issue is not about personal dislike. It is about protecting institutions, authority, and respect. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you stay updated on serious national discussions like this. There is also a wider lesson here for Nigerians. Leadership has different lanes. Religious leadership, traditional authority, and public commentary all serve purposes, but they must be balanced. When one appears to overshadow the other, friction happens. This situation also shows that traditional rulers still hold strong influence, even if they do not speak loudly. Their power is quiet, but it is firm. As of now, everything is being handled calmly. There are no public fights, no name-calling, and no dramatic statements. That alone tells you that people involved understand the sensitivity of the matter. Some believe reconciliation is possible, others believe boundaries will be set going forward. Either way, this moment will shape future engagement between outspoken public figures and traditional leadership in the North. Please like this video and subscribe, and also share it so others can understand what is really happening. For everyday Nigerians watching, it is important to understand that not all conflicts are loud. Some of the most important decisions happen quietly, behind closed doors, among people who value structure and order. This story is still developing. More clarity will come with time. What matters now is observing how both sides manage this moment. Calm dialogue can strengthen institutions. Poor handling can deepen divisions. As this situation continues to draw attention, one thing that stands out clearly is how carefully everyone involved is moving. There is no rush to speak publicly, and there is no attempt to escalate the issue. This alone shows that both sides understand how sensitive this matter is, not just for themselves, but for the wider northern community. Traditional rulers in the north carry more than titles. They carry history, culture, and the trust of millions of people. Any situation that appears to challenge their authority, even indirectly, is treated very seriously. This is why reactions to public commentary are often stronger than many outsiders expect. From the perspective of the emirs, leadership is about calm stability. They believe influence should be exercised quietly through consultation, mediation, and private dialogue. When issues are discussed openly on national platforms, it can feel like pressure is being applied from outside their traditional structure. Please like this video and subscribe so we can keep bringing you clear and balanced analysis like this. On the other side, Sheikh Gumi's approach has always been direct. He believes problems should be addressed openly so that leaders are forced to act. To him, silence equals delay, and delay allows suffering to continue. This belief has shaped his public engagement over the years. So what we are seeing is not a fight between individuals, but a clash between two leadership styles. One style believes in quiet influence. The other believes in open engagement. When these two styles meet without clear boundaries, tension is almost unavoidable. Another important angle to consider is public reaction. Once reports of exclusion started circulating, many Nigerians began taking sides. Some people feel Sheikh Gumi is being unfairly treated. Others believe traditional institutions must protect their authority.